Ready to get it started here, Riley Patterson. And off we go on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
On the go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Hurt. Let go.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Richardson off the play fake. He's got a man wide open, complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. 76 yards. And the Colts are on the board here first in the season opener. We thought they may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year.
That has to actually exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be a quick strike offense. They want to score as quickly as possible and run a defense into submission. But they have to understand this. They got it done there. Now where to go. Don't get discouraged if you have a few more plays on your next drive.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Now a play fake here on first down. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Charles already trailing by touchdown early. In this offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that one complete downfield to Cup. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 27 yards there, a first down.
Ready, set.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Going up top for Cup. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Rams. Cooper Cup, 62 yards. And the Rams respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And he starts his new year off on the right foot as well, as this kick is good. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
On the shake. 65, trap 60, trap 60. Hey, check that, street. Ready?
They go play action here on first down. That's caught. It's Tutu Atwell. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. He'll drop to throw. Throws left side. Atwell's got it. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
18 Radley.
Back to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, sometimes one goes to throw the football that exists when they're between the 20s. They don't exist when they're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now a handoff running through the middle. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. They'll try again. They'll fight for the end zone, but they will stop him again. Shy of the goal line. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact,
and all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Starting to get the sense throughout the league that more of the special teams coordinators give their guys the green light to bring the ball out because everyone wants big plays to happen. I don't know if that philosophy will hold after that error there, turning over that deep in their own territory.
Do guys go rogue there a lot based on feeling?
I think a lot of them just sense that they can make a play and make a huge one to help their team. And they have to have that athletic arrogance about themselves. And every now and then, though, it'll cost them. And that's what we just saw there.
A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Rolling to his right, and he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll get just a yard on the scramble in second down.
That's an early scramble can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Here's 2nd and 8. That's caught at the 3. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. The loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And he's kicked, and he is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Come on.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
Check, foul tag. Go.
Again, it's Taylor. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, right down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. A lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And they get him down, but now the throw takes it across the 40-yard line. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Ready. Check mash.
On the counter, it's Taylor. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
Ready.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. There, Richardson back to throw it. Throwing, no, and it's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 45-yard line.
Cut 19.
Play action with Richardson. To the sideline and incomplete.
Offense was moving them a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Let's go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Richardson out of the shotgun. And he fires one incomplete.
That would look like a march to the end zone. He's hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Richardson looking to throw this. Able to find the open man. That's complete. This is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 25-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Big Lion. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Play action. Now Richardson. Flushed out right. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and broken at the 5. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the
70 Ranger.
5-yard
70
line.
Ranger. Go.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
But you've told me before, it's great to be an athlete. A lot of great athletes out there. It's good to have instincts, and he has those.
I would take those above athleticism in a lot of cases, because if you know where the ball's going before anyone else can get there and block you, you can make up for a lack of athleticism by being in the right spot at the right time.
Took him down in the backfield with those instincts.
5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Taylor is going to take this one for a close touchdown.
You have to love about Jonathan Taylor. He's a shifty speed guy most of the time when you hand him the football. But he's not coming off the field when you get down near the goal line because he's as tough and gritty as they come. And he finishes things off here by getting into the end zone.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Go, Reed. Go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. No, that is incomplete.
Well, that's a big bad first time for the defense trying to cover him today. But they'll take that one right there.
Let's go now.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
50, 19 wide.
Looking to throw. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Juju Brents. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Ready?
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Right there, right there.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They run once more with Taylor. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
So people playing defense in this one. There's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And Gay knocks this one through. And move their lead to 4 now. So the interception setting up a terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. The man in motion is Wright.
Hey, check that. Street.
On play action, they'll throw. Going up top for Cup. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he left that ball. He's going to bring it for 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. side of midfield at the 45. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A.
First down, Los Angeles.
Motion left, Cup. They'll look to throw now on first down. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Trying to get that to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, and yet unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually nice clearance on the throw to the tight end. Great sight line, usually right in the middle of the field.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Now it's 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Julian Blackman. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this 3rd quarter from their 25-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. And now they're in a hurry up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. Touchdown! A great effort there. With his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Rams come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
Rams 20, Colts 17.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Dragon 60. Ready.
Now Richardson. Sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
60
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is incomplete.
These are the situations of really tested defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Go, Jack. Go, Jack. Go.
Wright's got it. And taking it to the 15-yard line before it's brought down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Runs through the contact. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Rams are able to add on to that lead. The extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Off play action, Richardson. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager.
Touchdown! A great effort there. 28 yards. And the Rams are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Now the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Rams 34, Colts 17.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Here we go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Richardson looking to throw. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
A gain of 19 yards.
On first down, Richardson. Throw taken in by Taylor left side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That's now 3 straight plays of over 15 yards and 3 straight first downs. Here Richardson yet again. They'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Second down and 3.
At the Rams 14-yard
They go
line.
play action with Richardson. And oh, it'll be intercepted. And the Rams are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, the field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Let's go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
And it's
19 seconds.
He'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Big strides. Look at him go. Touchdown, Rams.
Los Angeles.
Luke Musgrave, 72 yards. And the Rams get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
First down on the 30-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard. And this drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
3rd and long for Richardson. He'll let one go deep for downs. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep blow, but the clock running down. But to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Back now in Indianapolis. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. The Colts send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game is gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Check. Ready.
Right back to him on 1st down. Powering forward. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 43 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off the game.
Yeah, he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, so that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Juju Brents. There he goes, left side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for Coach TD. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football.
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just didn't have backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
41, 23.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And that pick 6 a moment ago doesn't change things too much. They still seem pretty comfortable with a 3-possession 4th quarter lead. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Check.
touchdown, Los Angeles.
Mustang 19, Cup 19, Cup 19. Let's go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Keeps himself upright. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. 57 yards rushing for him now to this point. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. The 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Colts TD. So the Colts now bringing the offense back onto the field as they'll go for 2.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
They'll let Taylor try and run. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. And that'll make this a 10-point game. And they turn the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upset. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalize a little bit on top.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is fielded at the 27. That'll go as a 42-yard punt. They'll be aided by a loss of yardage on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. This is 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Richardson. That complete to Downs. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
This game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Now Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They need to score, and score quick. 1 timeout remaining. Final minute. 1st and 10. Richardson to throw it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball.
And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. Probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed the miracle last chance.
So now with little time remaining, they'll have this and maybe one more play. And the Rams have got it. And that should just about seal this one.
Ready? Check match, check match.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Going up top for Cup. This will be Cup taking the knee, so we get gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1 and one of our early window games here in week 1 on a